Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Come here, Hella. Here, baby. Alright. So, here, babe. Stay here. Good girl. So we got the new tarp on here. I picked up a 20 by 30. So we have extra on the ends and, you know, on the length and width of this. And I'm going to show you kind of what we did here to make sure that this doesn't go anywhere. So what we did, the framing itself is tied down with cinder blocks. That's been there. Like here, there's 2 cinder blocks there, 2 cinder blocks there. So the frame itself doesn't blow up. But we were having issues, obviously, with the other one. It would get caught and it would pull up and everything else. So what we've done is we've got it where there's extra on the bottom. So now we got the cinder blocks. We got to add one more cinder block on this end here. Got it over here. I'll show you this as well. And we got the blocks on this side as well. And then, you know, put the wire mesh down on there as well. So that's going to hold that far. The wind basically is coming from that side. Underneath here, with the canopy itself, we have folded it back and we've used bungees to pull the excess in here. We got bungees on the inside of here as well, tying it up underneath. And so, you know, this way, hopefully the wind doesn't grab anything, and we did it on the ends here as well. Hopefully, and then you see over here we got it tied in over there as well. So the wind can't catch anything and pull it. And so hopefully this works, and this should be good. Now it's a heavy duty tarp. Tarp cost, it's like $89, I believe. And so hopefully we're going to be okay now, and we're not going to have any more issues. That's the game plan anyway. So we shall see how it all goes. We didn't zip tie this tarp to anything, so we're not poking holes in anything. So there's nothing other than that. So just the eye hooks are pulling everything together. And so that should work for us. So, and the other one, we were going to leave that one up and use that as a base, but that thing is just torn to pieces. So that's going to be heading to the burning pile. But so that's how that looks. And hopefully that is going to be the solution to that problem. And so we got that squared away. We were sitting down, had a meeting, making a game plan for next year of what we want to get accomplished next year. So a couple things, and I'll share with you that we were talking about. We're going to walk over here real quick, and I'll show you. So David had this base over in his area, decided he didn't need it or want it, so we dragged it over here for right now, and we're going to figure out exactly where we're going to put it in here. But this platform is going to be the base for the shower room. So we're going to take this, bring it over here somewhere, figure out where we're going to permanently put where it's going to be the shower area, and build some walls. We're going to start building, framing it in next month, and getting, you know, metal on the roof and all that type of stuff. So I'll be picking up 2x4s over the course of the next several weeks, so that we can utilize that to get this squared away, to get this framed in, dried in, and then we'll go from there as far as that and make a shower room. Now I showed you guys this before, where I had taken the dirt after we put the blocks down here all the way around on top of the tarp, and this has worked great. We've had some pretty strong winds since I did this, and everything held up really, really well, and you can see nothing's pulling up and stuff like that. So I think that's going to make a big difference that way. I still need to do the front here and finish up that side there. So we're going to go in here and we're going to take a look and see if we got any eggs. I got to give these guys some water as well. So that's something else. Actually, I'll just take their bucket with me. I'll take them both and get them guys some fresh water. No eggs. So there's no eggs in there. So let me get this here. I'll take these with me. And let's see if they laid any in here instead. I'm not seeing any in here. Okay, I was looking inside to see if there was any eggs in there, and I'm not seeing any. So, alright. So I'll take these and get them filled with water and bring them back. I'll do that after I'm done with the video. But chickens are doing well with putting the straw down. Obviously it's much drier for them, and they're not walking in the mud and wet, so that is good. But so we got the plans up behind Sandy's building that she has. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put in a root cellar, and so we were discussing that as a group this month. And the game plan is going to be that we're going to have the excavator guy come in, and he is going to dig out an area that we're going to utilize as a root cellar. We'll put gravel in, we'll concrete block it up, and then we'll backfill everything. And I think that's probably the easiest way to do that, to put in a root cellar. And so that's going to be the way that we do that. And so that should work out pretty well. One other thing we were discussing, and we'll walk over here and I'll kind of show you. And I know I kind of discussed this before, but so we got this area here flattened out, and that shelf put in. And originally this was going to be an area where we were going to put in a community center, but since we already have the pavilion here, we've actually thought about extending the pavilion out more and down the other way and just making that a community center, because that's where we gather now anyway, and the infrastructure part of it is already there. So what we're going to be doing down through here, digging out another shelf. I don't know if we're going to be able to have enough room to do it here without compromising what's cut out there, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it here. But below, we can make like 3 different benches below that and start making root cellars. Not root cellars, I'm sorry, greenhouses. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So anyway, I'm going to jump off with this video, guys. Just kind of give you an update of what we're doing and what we're planning. Lots of plans in place for next year. A lot to do, a lot of things to get accomplished as a group, besides individual projects that people are going to have. So that's what we're going to be working on. All right. I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1.